Exportation. An exporter sells goods or services on the foreign market to earn a profit. The primary reason for exportation is to achieve a high price, higher than would be earned within the country on a global market. Nigeria's biggest exports are not agricultural, but petroleum and petroleum products. Nigerian agricultural exports include sesame seeds, cocoa beans and products, cashew nuts, ginger, peanuts, palm fruit oil, seed cotton, yams, millet, sorghum, maize, rice, cassava, cowpeas, tomatoes, and natural rubber. Sesame seeds. By volume, Nigeria's top agricultural export is the seed of sesame, a legume. The seeds are known as sesame seeds or beni seeds. Globally, Nigeria is the 7th largest producer of sesame seeds. The weather enables the cultivation and harvest of 2 full crops of sesame seeds. Over 90% of Nigeria's production of sesame seeds are exported. Cocoa beans. By revenue, Nigeria's top agricultural export is cocoa bean and products made from cocoa such as cocoa butter and paste. Globally, Nigeria is the 4th largest cultivator of cocoa, accounting for 6.5% of the global cocoa production. Nigerian weather enables cocoa bean production from October to June, a comparatively long season. Cashews. Nigeria exports a significant volume of cashew nuts. Interestingly, women make up more than 70% of labor involved in cashew cultivation and harvesting. The Nigerian weather enables cashew harvest from December to June. Ginger. Nigeria currently makes up 17% of global ginger production, making it the 4th largest producer of ginger in the world. The majority, 90% of ginger produced in Nigeria, is exported out of the country. The Nigerian weather enables ginger harvest from May to October. Peanuts. Nigeria exports peanuts, also known as groundnuts, mostly to Europe and Asia. Nigeria represents 10% of the world's peanut production, making it the 3rd largest producer in the world. The Nigerian weather enables 2 harvests over the course of the year. Palm oil. Nigeria is the 5th largest producer of palm oil in the world. Palm oil is very valuable as it is used in many processed foodstuffs. However, Nigeria consumes much more palm oil than it produces before or after export. Palm oil requires a great deal of capital. Both the World Bank and the federal government have attempted to restructure the palm oil industry. Cassava. Nigeria is one of the largest producers of cassava in the world, but much of it is consumed internally. Cassava root is grown throughout the year, making it an excellent substitute for seasonal high-protein crops such as beans or yams. Nigeria exports significant amounts of cassava, but not enough to reach the top few exporting countries. The cassava root generally requires processing before it reaches the consumer. Other exports. Nigeria also exports various amounts of the crops below: millet, sorghum, maize, rice, cowpeas, and tomatoes. Exportation. Organizations that help Nigerian farmers export agricultural goods include Nigerian Investment Promotion Commission, Nigerian Export Promotion Council, the Nigerian Export-Import Bank, Nigerian Export Processing Zone Scheme, and the Central Bank of Nigeria. These organizations can serve as brokers, offer assistance with finances, support the producer with the many details needed for exportation, and ensure that the price earned and international exchange rates benefit the farmer. Exporting goods requires a great deal of documentation from both Nigeria and the country to which a farmer, agency, or organization is intending to export. It is helpful to work with an organization or cooperative to get through this complex process when you begin your export enterprise. Market research. The first step in exporting goods is to research the intended market. A farmer must ensure that the goods to be exported will be accepted by the country of import and will earn a fair, hopefully advantageous price. Exportation registration. Anyone willing to export from Nigeria must register with the Nigerian Export Promotion Council. Authorized Dealer. Once registered, an organization is required to sign with an authorized dealer, a commercial or merchant bank. You must submit Form NXP, explained on the following slide, to the authorized dealer and pay the required fee to become an exporter. Form NXP. This form reviews all required exportation components. 6 copies are required to be submitted. The form's aims include the quality and quantity of goods expected by the buyer, approval by the necessary governmental agencies, for example, the Federal Produce Inspection Service, confirmation that the buyer will accept the goods exported, Nigeria Customs Service certification that only goods approved for export are included in the shipment, and payment returned to the producer via the Authorized Dealer within 90 days. General information. This information is required for anyone who wishes to export. Proper documentation ensures that your risk in exporting is minimal. Name, address, and NEPC number of exporter, description of the goods to be exported, mode of transportation, quantities and measurements of the goods exported, total cost of goods and cost of goods per unit, name and address of buyer known as the consignee, other documents and charges if applicable. Exportation allows for access to greater numbers of customers and businesses. Expanding to other countries should increase profits. Diversification of market options. In the event that the Nigerian economy is challenged, other markets may still desire your goods. Introduction of your goods to new markets. This is especially relevant with goods that are expensive and not regularly in need of replacement. Financial benefit from the sale and through government programs to promote exportation. Exportation may result in additional challenges or problems such as those listed below. Work with other exporters or organizations to minimize these concerns. Added paperwork is needed for the country of export and the import destination. Financial risk may be greater than with domestic markets due to the additional taxes and fees to export. Cultural and language barriers may make communication challenging. You may also need to redesign or repackage your product. Exporting goods may require products to meet different or additional standards.